Eli, is that an Eagles sweater you're wearing? That's kind of weird. You're wearing green tonight. By the way, it's
not green.
September. It's September. Well,
oh, here's a shot.
Look at that. Atta baby. Come on.
Get a big
play.
play.
Illegal to put him down to 1.
Receivers are not allowed to get tackled at the 1 on a pass play. It's not. Now they're going to run it in, and you know, this is look like maybe like a kind of a 2 invert, right? That safety's down, but he's there for the run, and that that other cornerback's supposed to play the deep half. He's supposed to play the deep half, and they weren't able to get back there. Had the play action held that guy a little bit, but a really good play.
You deserved every victory. You earned them all. An amazing quarterback. You displayed everything that it takes to be one of the all-time greats.
Congratulations on your 16-year franchise record career with the New York Giants.
It's a heck of a tribute, E, from Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. I think you're the only guy that beat them in the Super Bowl that can bring them together now to do a video together, a testimonial to you. Congratulations. You're a healer. You're a bonder, bro.
Yeah, those guys usually don't talk to me. And every time I see them, they still bring up the 07 Super Bowl. Like, they're still mad about that. They're bitter, and so I'm glad I could bring them together and give them something to talk about, though. Took a bunch of shots down the field, didn't hit all of them. So it'll be interesting kind of what the game plan is tonight.
Nice.
Off to a good start. They like to hit these tight ends right here. Goddard's a good player.
Get the ball to the tight ends. Get it to Goddard. Get it to Ertz. Not because Goddard's on my fantasy team. I'm not saying that. It's the best thing for Hurts to get it to his tight ends. Eli.
Yes. I love yes. I like the pit sweat, Pate. Good pit sweat right there.
Heck?
Louise.
Jeez.
Is that the same shirt you've worn the last 2 weeks? Are you not changing shirts?
You know that's not true. You know that's not true. Remind me not to put that.
I'm cold over here. I'm in a sweater and you're sweating. What are you in a sauna? What are you trying to get the AC on in there? Ooh, a lot of dancing.
Wow. I don't know what that is. That's new to me. I'm too old school.
That's the Tom House stuff, Pate. Here, I'll show you, Pate. It's about creating torque.
Good.
Right? It's about creating. You close the left hip, open up that right hip. Close the left shoulder, open up the hip. Boom, boom, boom. These hips don't lie. I'm like Shakira. The hips don't lie, Pate. That's why I could throw it further than you. My hips are looser.
What? I was never a good sneaker. I mean, my neck was long. I could get the first if I just kind of extended the neck, but that's probably why I had neck surgeries, because I did them early in my career. Come on. I'm responsible for IT and guest booking, obviously. Eli, what kind of feedback did you get?
Yeah, Mom said I've been doing a great job just to keep it up. So let's go back to that interception, kind of show you what happened here. On the touchdown, I guess it was a fumble. But right here, you see CeeDee Lamb, he's got a little option route. He's on a linebacker you like. He kind of slips, and he just takes a little bit too long, right? You don't need all this chatter. You're backed up in your end zone. You want that ball coming out. You can see Dak's kind of waiting on him. He could have broke out or broken in, and he breaks in. He eventually wins, but it just took too long right there. It's just, you got to know that situation right there. If you're at the 50-yard line, you can do some things, but you're back in the end zone. Receivers, you got to know, hey, I got to get open quickly right here. And
is this a touchdown?
Give it to him.
I don't know. Looks like short.
That's close.
Can we not? I mean,
keep your arms down, Peyton. You got to keep those arms down. We're not going to see. That's I'm giving the criticism. I know Dad will have that for us. He'll already be telling you. He'll send you some text. For next week, arms down. But
I was never a good sneaker. I mean, my neck was long. I could get the first if I just kind of extended the neck, but that's probably why I had neck surgeries, because I did them early in my career. Come on.
I thought he got in.
That's a replay. That's a challenge. Hey, Eli, a lot of feedback that you and I joke too much, right? I mean, I didn't know you were funny, so they must be talking about me. That's why we have Nick Saban on as a guest here shortly, though, so for no jokes.
No jokes to Saban, all business. Yeah, break down that play, Pate. What do we got here?
Take a look at the touchdown, right? It's covered 2 over here, right? This safety's deep. This corner has the flat, right? So there's that switch release you talk about. The post on the outside by Cooper, Schultz on the tight end here. That corner doesn't get a jam on the receiver because of the switch release. So he really should jam the tight end. Pollard goes in the flat. The corner sucks up on Pollard. There's nobody there for Schultz. So that corner should have gotten a jam on the switch release on the tight end instead of the receiver. You got that, Eli? You write that down?
I got it. I wrote it all down. I learned a lot. Hey, last year I saw with the Lakers, you did a pretty good impersonation of Peyton kind of calling a play and making a throw. The throw it wasn't wobbly enough to, how Peyton's, has never thrown a spiral in his life, but the throw was pretty accurate and it looked pretty good. Did you watch some film to get prepared for that?
You know what? I'm a huge football fan, man, and I've always watched Peyton. I watched, Tom Brady and some of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. So, getting up there and saying Omaha, changing the call. Am I changing or am I not? Is it the same call as the call that was already called at the? So it was fun though to be able to go out there and feel like Peyton for a second. I think you go right back to the run.
Yes. Yes.
Touchdown.
Ron is much better at predicting plays than you, Peyton. You got to come on here more often. All right, Pey, we got a couple of Dallas legends in the stadium tonight watching this game. So I think looks like we got Troy and Emmitt Smith, Drew Pearson. You went to Hall of Fame with Drew and Jimmy Johnson. So a good crew.
Are you just guessing who's there? Because I can't see anybody that's there.
Yeah, man. I was told they were going to show these people.
Yeah.
All right,
I did that on purpose. I set you up for that one.
There you are.
There he is.
There you go. I told you. I predicted who would be there. Yeah. They told me some legends were there. I figured those guys had to be there.
Jimmy's got a cold beer. You brought Dad in for some more feedback at halftime, Eli, some more game film review. Let's have it, Dad. Fire away. Let's go.
Well, first of all, your mother said to get a clean shirt. And you absolutely have to apologize to LeBron's high school quarterback. I mean, that's not right, Peyton. It's LeBron's high school quarterback, really. And I don't know about this guy that's tweeting every week and you're into it with him. He's not worth it. I mean, just let it go. Let it go.
Eating habits.
Call me a freak.
Eating habits.
Call me a freak.
He's talking with his mouth.
We don't want to watch him eat. No one wants to watch him eat. Really.
Call me a freak. I'm just going to sit here and take it.
That's a compliment. Like Javon Curse was called the freak, and I think that's you. Your eating habits are freakish.
I want to meet this guy on the show. We're going to have this guy on the show live.
It might give me a third quarter guest next week. Really.
All right, Dad.
Love you, Dad. Thank you. Come to Denver.
Right,
come see me sometime. Come see me.
Glad to be with you guys.
Yeah. Sirianni even more time to talk to the quarterback.
Yeah, you don't really think about it, kind of at home. There you go. This guy just keeps making interceptions. Diggs, he's got like seven interceptions in the last 2 years.
He squats. He squats and reads the quarterback and he flat jumped that out.
Hey, Coach Saban, thanks for coming on the show. Hey, I got one quick question for you. Coach, what would your defensive strategy be for a team that has a quarterback that's playing really well? They run an up-tempo offense and do a lot of RPOs. How would you try to defend that?
Coach, don't answer that. It's an unprofessional question. Y'all play Ole Miss this week. Eli's trying to get info to help his alma mater. I'm not going to let you answer that.
Coach, I had a couple great battles with you in college, and we had you won the big one in 2003 that y'all ended up going to the SEC championship, winning a national title. But I think there was one time we played down in LSU. I think you were a little distracted that game. There was someone in the crowd with a giant head that was wearing a cowboy hat. So I think, I don't know if we have that video. I think you were just a little distracted. We were able to get that win in Baton Rouge.
You guys played very well, but I told you this story this summer, and I'll tell it again. I had a great aunt.
There's that hat.
I recognized the hat and the guy in the hat. And she told me,
Coach Eli got to dig in on me. You have a tradition of taking your players tubing. Now, tell me this. You learn a lot about the player, what kind of athlete he is, whether he can stay on the tube or not. Tell me what you think of Eli now after you just tossed him and flipped him.
Well, that was a payback for that game where you were at, where you just had the cowboy hat on, where you threw for 250 yards or whatever, and 3 touchdowns. So I never forgot that. But I will say that it was very average athletic ability, very average AA to say the least. He didn't last very long. I gave him a little trouble, and then as soon as we got going, he was gone.
I've never heard a 60-year-old man giggle so much while driving a boat and just tossing me over and over. I mean, the video guys kept like, "Oh, we didn't get that one. You got to do it again." Sam was like, "No problem. I can do this all day." Great play by the Oklahoma quarterback right there, and Jalen Hurts.
Alabama. Oh, that hurts. Hey, please flip him again for that little shot. All right, Jalen Hurts is an Alabama quarterback. Eli, come on, give me a break.
These big boys can get a little tired. That's a cramp.
Moving the legs.
Those guys, those big D tacklers used to do that to you, and then all of a sudden they go a little no huddle. The guy does a little kind of fake, the old fake. I don't think this is a fake cramp. I think he's a big man. It's hot. It's inside. But they used to kind of go down and give a little timeout, need a little breather here.
Yeah. I used to tell the ref, like, he has to stay out at least for 5 plays. He can't make this incredible recovery and come back in 2 plays later. That's not really the spirit of it. So look at Fletcher. He's hydrating. He's got Gatorade. He's got Gator Lights.
He's doing like a pickle juice.
Dallas back out of scoring range. Oh, there's no running back. He turned the hand off to somebody. There was no running back. I haven't seen that in a while.
Where is Zeke? No one knew what to do.
Yeah. Zeke was listening to you talk about how great he is, and he said, "I'm taking a break." Wow. I've not seen that in a while. I mean, this red zone series is not going very well. So, like, you've been saving your best play for 4th and goal. I mean, it's all about kind of how your offense is performing, and now the crowd's going to be loud. Yeah. Well, I feel real good about this.
They've had 3 plays that have not worked. I mean, I don't know why you think now you're going to have one that works.
Holding the ball. He might make something happen, but he does it. But that play was not any good. That was Dak Prescott doing his thing right there.
Good job. No pass rush, right? Looks like Philly's D-line's getting a little tired.
We apologize.
Chris, you were talking, what are the few things you don't miss? Obviously, right there you saw an injury. Obviously, probably don't miss that part of it.
Yeah, I don't miss the injuries. I don't miss the meetings. Nice job off the back foot. Geez, to get him going earlier, that'd be nice. I don't miss the meetings. I don't miss the downtime, the overcoaching sometimes. We used to be in the building till 10 p.m., and the only people who are actually learning anything at 9:30 are you quarterbacks. And we're sitting there pretending like we're watching film.
Yeah, what does a D lineman do in a meeting? I don't know. It's not that hard, right? You just kind of see the ball and go attack it, right?
I love how simple you make a sound, Eli. I love it. Nice throw again.
Chris, you had your first sack on Eli. I mean, it couldn't be something that you're really proud of against a guy that just couldn't move. It's like, sacking a statue back there. I mean, tell me how that felt.
I was just talking about I miss the Eli Mannings of the world, man, the lawn deer, and I mean that, but you had a rocket for an arm, so that was here we go. Look at me. I was quick back in the day. All right, Eli. And then the funniest thing was my second to last sack in the NFL, or like third, was Eli as well. I was an old man. Eli was an old man. It was in Philly. He just got the double birds, and me and Michael Bennett just drilled him. Yeah, I'm pitting out too, Peyton. Was that you pitting out earlier?
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of fired up for the game, and got a little workout in this morning. I mean, I took a shower. I mean, I'm put deodorant on. I guess just a little too excited. So,
man, I did the same
thing. Thank you, Eli, for calling me out on that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's my job. I got to call you out. You got to call out the big brother when it's holding. It was just the right armpit, not the left one.
That's weird.
Actually, since you're looking at me, it was actually my left, I think. So.
Good game by us, I think. We're getting better at this.
We need LeBron James back on during the red zone. I'll keep my mouth shut because I am 0 for the season so far LeBron comes in hot, predicts the zone read.
Offense number 63.
He obviously knows his stuff. He is a football fan. He watches a lot of football, so that's good. You think we could have found a better highlight for his play, though?
Correction, half the distance.
A 3-yard completion. 6'8", 250 tight end, all-state receiver that had one catch on the season. Actually, it wasn't even a catch because it was a lateral.
It was a fumble recovery.
Were your shoes off during the hip thing? You know, no shoes.
No shoes.
I got shoes on here. I got shoes on.
What do you mean? I don't wear shoes when I'm watching football at the house.
You look more comfortable than me.